Okay, hello there everyone. Welcome to my prediction video for the 2022 edition of Money in the Bank. And I'll have a different thumbnail for this video, but we're posting it on Thursday, June 30th, 2022, because I'm expecting the other wrestling YouTube channels are probably going to be posting their predictions sometime later today, or probably already have by the time I've posted this video. And I will mention that this video will be available on the One Wrestling news page, moderated by Jimmy Faluca. I know he's probably watching this on his own cognizance another time, but yes, we are going to watch Money in the Bank. Well, hopefully most of us will if we can this weekend. I know I'm going to try to multitask this weekend while I'm out on Saturday. Probably on the Peacock app while I'm out in Long Island on Saturday the 2nd. Now, the reason why I'm showing this poster here is kickoff is at 7 p.m. Eastern, streaming exclusively on Peacock in the US and the WWE network elsewhere in the world. So that's a 7 p.m. Eastern kickoff, 4 p.m. Pacific time in Las Vegas, Nevada. July 2nd, again, Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And the venue is, of course, the fabulous MGM Grand Casino in Las Vegas. Now, WWE was considering looking into T-Mobile Arena, but there is a conflict of interest because UFC is holding their event the same day as well. So, something happened with Allegiant Stadium recently that WWE doesn't want to tell us about, but we do know what happened with WWE trying to get T-Mobile Arena earlier back in late May. So we've known about this venue change since late May. MGM Grand is a great place to hold the WWE Pay Per View in Las Vegas. It seats about 19,000. So one of the reasons, what I've heard from Dave Meltzer, they were saying, oh, well, not enough tickets were sold. They got concerned. So that's what happened. So without further ado, we're going to predict the, let's see, yeah, all of them are championship matches, if I'm correct. Pretty much there's no non-title matches scheduled. So I think what we'll do is, I think we're going to get into the women's championship matches first. That's what I think we should do. So let's go to the SmackDown match. Ronda Rousey taking on Natalya. So I'm just going to go right off the bat and say that Ronda wins. I think what they're trying to do down the line, I think there's going to be some kind of superstar shakeup after SummerSlam. And something tells me it won't be, a draft or anything or something like that. I think what's going to happen is, I think Becky Lynch is going to lose the Money in the Bank match. But I do think there's going to be some way that Becky Lynch goes over to SmackDown, the SmackDown after Money in the Bank, and she's going to challenge Ronda Rousey. I think that's what's going to happen, and that will lead to that SummerSlam buildup. So, Ronda wins. She easily beats Natalya. And again, from what I'm assuming, on July 8th edition of SmackDown, I think Becky Lynch, again, is going to be mad that she wants a championship match with Ronda. Because something tells me that Ronda wants the match. Becky wants the match. We've all wanted the match to see them go one-on-one. And if it doesn't happen at SummerSlam, I'll be very upset. That's the bottom line. And then that leads to what I think is going to happen on Raw. I think Bianca Belair is going to walk into SummerSlam as the Raw Women's Champion. I think they're going to be cautious on that because there's a lot of crowd favorability towards Bianca Belair right now. Why are we being shoved down our throats another match that we don't want to see with Carmella? It doesn't make any sense. So, Bianca Belair is going to win that match. So now this goes into the next thing we need to talk about. And what will lead up to John Cena coming out at Money in the Bank this Saturday. So I think Theory is going to win. There's going to be a massive pummel attack on Bobby Lashley after the match. And then you'll hear John Cena's theme music coming out. And then we're going to likely see the build-up in anticipation of John Cena taking on Austin Theory at SummerSlam. Because I think they're saving it for this Saturday. I think they know they want to have that special moment with Cena in Theory. Because everybody knows that if Cena somehow can pull it off, he'll be a 17-time world champion. So, Theory wins. Sorry, Bobby. Back of the line. You know, they turn him face again. But, hey, I'm not WWE creative. I'm not the ones making the matches, so I can't theorize on what will happen. Okay, next up, we got the Bloodline, the Usos, Jimmy and Jay representing Roman Reigns, taking on the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. Now, I will admit, when I did watch Raw on Monday, that was a pretty cool promo they cut for the match featuring John Cena. So, sorry, Street Profits, you're not winning. Bottom line is, the Usos are going to walk into SummerSlam as your unified tag team champions. I don't know who their opponents will be, but I expect the Usos to be competing at SummerSlam because, remember, SummerSlam is in 3 weeks after this pay-per-view, all right? It's the last Saturday in July, all right? So they have to figure out a way to have the Usos defend, all right? And I think WWE's planning a big Saudi Arabia pay-per-view in the fall or something, but we'll see how that ends up. Okay, so I think that pretty much took care of all the matches not involving Money in the Bank. Let's just confirm it, because this is really organized very well. Yes, okay, we're good. So we talked about everything here. So now we got to go into... Yes, let's get to the women's match first. I think the women do deserve their spotlight. So, here we go. The entrants in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match are the following. Becky Lynch. Alright, she's in. So I just want to confirm who's in the match, because maybe the article will tell me everything here. Okay, here we go. So here are the superstars that will be featured in the 8-woman Money in the Bank ladder match. We got Lacey Evans, Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, Raquel Rodriguez, Asuka, Shotzi, and Becky Lynch. Okay, here's an epic fail. Where's the 8th superstar? Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, there's only 7 women competing in this match? Are you kidding me right now? Okay, I don't understand what's going on here, but okay. But in terms of who I'm going to pick, I think I've been saying this is Liv Morgan's time. Alright, she's due for something big to happen in her career. I think the winner of this year's women's match will be Liv Morgan. Now, as far as when I think she's going to cash in, I think she's going to go back to SmackDown. Something just tells me that down the line, you're either going to see a feud with Becky Lynch, or I think you're going to see a feud with Ronda Rousey. I don't know when that will happen, but remember, with the Money in the Bank match, you can either cash in on the Raw champion or the SmackDown champion. It's very different with the men's side of things, and we'll get into that in just a second. But I do think Liv Morgan will win. Okay, so where is the men's match? Here we go. Now this makes it a lot easier, so. Wow. Okay. So is there a chance that John Cena somehow sneaks into the match or something? And they'll just say, bleep it? I don't know. Something tells me Randy Orton's coming back on Saturday. So right now, at the moment, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yes, 7. Okay, here's who we know who's in the match. We got Riddle, Seth freaking Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Omos, Sheamus, Sami Zayn, and then an 8th entrant. So this is a little bit hard to pick right now. I mean, is there a chance that John Cena somehow, some way sneaks himself in? I mean, what's going to happen? Is The Rock just randomly going to come back and we hear, if you somehow what The Rock is cooking? No, I think they're saving that for the Saudi Arabia pay-per-view. No. Don't get your high hopes that, oh, The Rock's going to be in his... The Rock's coming back home to Tennessee late in July. No, that's not happening. I think they're saving that moment for the Saudi Arabia pay-per-view in the fall. I think that's what they're aiming for. And I think if WWE waits till then, I think that's the right move. There's no question about that. Okay, so right now, again... What are they going to do? Put Shinsuke Nakamura in? Really? I mean, what are they going to do? Have Roman Reigns come in and just steal the briefcase in case he ever loses the title, he can cash in? This is so stupid. But if I had to pick somebody right now who is going to win the briefcase, and I think logistically could win the briefcase, I'm going to say it's Riddle. Because I think they've been pushing Riddle for a while now. I think Drew McIntyre has already had his time. If Sami Zayn wins, okay, that will be good for a heel side because we've had heels win the briefcase before. I mean, it has happened. Omos is not winning. Sheamus and Rollins have already won the briefcase. And mind you, they both successfully cashed in when they did. So, it has to be Riddle. I mean, who else is going to be in the men's Money in the Bank match? So again, there is a chance that John Cena could enter the match. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe he surprises us on Saturday. Butch is not going to qualify. Ricochet's not going to qualify. Now, if you had to pick a good wild card, eliminate Elias. No, it's not going to happen. I mean, what are they going to do? Put Kevin Owens in? I mean, something could happen on tomorrow's SmackDown. We'll have to wait and see. But as far as Kofi Kingston, maybe. I could see Kofi Kingston being in the match. Why not? Maybe he can even win the whole thing. I mean, he has elimination style match experience. I think he could win the briefcase. I don't see why, if or not, Kofi Mania can come back. I wouldn't mind that, especially if Kofi Kingston becomes a 2-time WWE champion. That will automatically put him in the WWE Hall of Fame. No question about that. Okay, so that's going to conclude my prediction video for the 2022 edition of Money in the Bank. I mean, am I really looking forward to it? Maybe, maybe not. Just because SummerSlam's going to be exciting because, I mean, Brock Lesnar is getting another rematch with Roman Reigns, and he is due for a rematch. I mean, Brock hasn't been seen in months after WrestleMania, so it made sense why they brought Brock back. So, I will be back in July predicting SummerSlam. I'm going to wrap up this video. Thank you for watching, and if you are, again, planning to watch the pay-per-view, remember, 7 p.m. Eastern kickoff on Peacock, WWE Network elsewhere. The main show will begin at 8 p.m. Eastern.